Welcome back to episode 5 of the Jungle Boys podcast. We are right back at it, bringing you some NFL news out of week 3 of training camp. We've got series recaps for the Cubs and Tigers, and then we're going to be hitting on the NFC East with our schedule predictions. And of course, to round things out, we do got some blind ranking that we're going to get into this week, which I think we're both pretty excited about. But right into the NFL news, I know we had some a big name go down with another injury as Breece Hall suffered a strained groin. But sounds like it's not something that the Jets are too worried about. It sounds like they're hopeful he'll be back for week 1.
Yeah, I think he'll be quick to recover. They said it was just a preseason, out for the rest of preseason. Yeah. So. Yeah, that tells me it's not much. But then again, we didn't think Kobe Bryant's was a big one either. So
already throwing that in my face, huh?
Who knows?
All right, we have some news out of the NFC North about the Vikings as well, with a name that we were too, it's not a name you hear a lot anymore.
Jamal Adams.
Yeah. So apparently he had signed with the Vikings a 1-year deal after he spent some time with Detroit, right?
Oh yeah. He spent the last season with us. Yeah. He wasn't as productive as he used to be when he was on the Jets. Dude, that guy was crazy.
Oh yeah, for sure. Him and Derwin James were like the best two to come out of that draft class for sure. But yeah, I mean his season is now over after one preseason game with the Vikings.
Amazing.
Suffered a knee injury, out for the season. We got more so of kind of a younger guy though, a guy that was pretty exciting out of a college team that you really like a lot, huh?
Notre Dame?
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, Jeremiah Love. Yeah, he's definitely going to be out for the rest of the preseason. But you know what? He's got what was the injury again?
It was he had a
high ankle sprain, I believe it was.
Yeah, it was a high ankle
it wasn't
sprain.
written down. Jeremiah Love suffered a high ankle sprain. He'll be out for the rest of preseason. I don't think that guy's going to lack touches. I think he's going to get a lot of workload on him come the season time. So I hope he rests up. We don't really need to see what he can do in the preseason. We've seen a lot in college if you guys keep up with college.
Oh, yeah. Got to give some love to Notre Dame, huh?
Oh, I love it.
Whatever. But, yeah, Jeremiah Love, they're hopeful he'll be back for the regular season. Seems like his preseason is done after one game. And then after tearing his ACL back in the NFC North again, Tucker Kraft will return back to practice for the Packers. They think that he is going to be ready to go by week 1. Not very good news for the rest of the NFC North because we saw he was on an absolute tear before he got hurt. But for fantasy guys like me, if Colston Loveland doesn't do what I think he's going to do, at least I have Tucker Kraft to rely on. But
sure,
teach their own on that one.
I don't really know if Tucker Kraft's going to be back week 1, man. I see this time and time again every year. They'll be ready for week 1. They should be ready to go by week 1. Yada, yada, yada. You know how many players I have on my list from previous years of should be ready to go by week 1 that just don't show up until like week 3, week 4, week 5.
That's fair.
If they even show up in the season before the bye week, I don't know. Once I see it, I'll believe it.
Yeah, I mean that's fair. I mean I know
he
all
did
about
tear his
that.
ACL.
He did tear his ACL. That's true. And then kind of an older guy, Von Miller, back in the league. I'm surprised personally that he is not retired yet. Back in the league, 1-year deal, going to the Commanders' rivalry, the NFC East, to go to the Cowboys on a 1-year contract.
Honestly, I didn't see that coming, but that's such a Cowboys move, taking a guy out of their prime. Look at the Cowboys, man. Their D-line is hurting ever since they got rid of Parsons. You've seen the night and day difference. I don't know. Von Miller, he's going to be a presence just for the name alone.
Yeah.
Do you think he's going to be productive? I'm kind of up in the air with it.
I think he'll be productive to an extent.
Yeah, for a veteran minimum.
Exactly. He's going to get paid for what he's going to... they're knowing what he's going to produce most likely. And maybe we see, Von Miller going on a tear, but obviously probably not.
Maybe, but doubt it.
I doubt it as well. And this is crazy, too, is Seattle who lost a lot of pieces in the offseason after, of course, winning the Super Bowl. They are signing cornerback Devin Witherspoon to a 4-year, $132 million extension. This is making him the highest paid cornerback in NFL history. And I gotta say, I feel like I said that about everybody for the fact of how much money these players are now getting.
It's ridiculous. I mean, the past few years, man, and I feel like this is systemic from, back when Dak was getting paid. You remember when he was the highest paid quarterback at one point? Then
Jordan Love.
And then it's Jordan Love, and whatever. My point is, these guys just keep getting more and more money, and every year we're getting these new highest paid in these positions. When is the roof going to be hit? Like, these teams have cap spaces. If you're paying all these bags out to, 4 or 5 players on each team, how are you going to be good? Why do you think Tom Brady, for example, had all them Super Bowls? He didn't cash in the big bag. He's never been the highest paid player ever on any of his teams. Why? Because he knows in order to win, you need good pieces around you. He was a great quarterback because he had great pieces around him.
That's true.
He never took that bag. Mahomes, look at his receiving core. Take away Kelsey. Who the hell do they got?
Xavier
my
Worthy,
point.
Rasheed Rice, but
absolutely. But they're all young talents on rookie deals, right?
That's true.
You know what I mean? Like, once they come around to having to pay him, they ain't going to pay him. They're paying Mahomes too much damn money.
That's true.
But, again, what do I know? I work a 9 to 5, so.
Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth?
Yeah.
But I think of it more so as the NFL is granting teams more cap space because obviously the economy and everything with that. I'm not going to get into politics about it, but that's the way I think of it. And I think with a guy like Devin Witherspoon, who isn't, in my opinion, a top 5 cornerback, maybe a top 10, maybe. But this is just setting the stage for Christian Gonzalez to get his back. And the fact that he hasn't been paid by the Patriots blows my mind. I can't believe that, but Devin Witherspoon is getting it back. So
I mean, Gonzalez, how long has he been in the league now?
I mean, his rookie.
2 years?
I think his rookie contract is coming up soon. I mean,
Is it? What was his rookie contract? I don't have that information in front of me.
Yeah, I mean his rookie year he was in. Let's see.
I feel like he was drafted this is his 3rd year in the league. I mean, I could be wrong. Again, this is kind of going off of what we were going to talk about, but now I'm genuinely curious.
Yeah, no, I think so. His rookie year would have been. Let's see. So his rookie year would have been 2023.
Okay, so yeah.
So yeah,
this is his
he would
third
got
season.
So it would have been a 4-year deal. So he'll be going in this contract
Absolutely.
year next
Okay.
year. But
Yeah.
I mean, you're just setting the stage now. Is if you pay him now, with him being one of the best cornerbacks, you pay him now. You're not having to wait.
Later.
Yeah, exactly.
I get
Exactly.
it.
It makes sense. It just makes sense. And I don't know if we're going to see this offseason. Maybe that Patriots get it done. Maybe they don't. I guess we'll have to wait and see on that one. But another defensive news is that we had talked about the Falcons losing one of their defensive ends to a season-ending injury last podcast. Now they lose another one. James Pierce Jr., 8-game suspension for violating the NFL's personal conduct policy. So the Falcons are just falling apart at the seams on defense, apparently. I don't really know what to go about that because it's the Falcons. They need all the help they can get.
Especially after seeing that first little drive there of Tua fumbling a snap. I was like, oh man, Falcons defense is hurting. Their offense ain't looking great. Yeah, the Falcons need to clean that up in the next 4 days. You know what I mean? They got a lot of work to do and a lot of things are hitting them sideways. It sucks, but all I'm saying is I'm happy I'm not a Falcons fan.
Ain't that the truth?
It's
Ain't
rough.
that the truth? And then we got a former Lion. I think know a little bit about a little Terrion Arnold.
Yeah, Terrion Arnold. Didn't see this coming. Signs with the Seahawks. I'm not happy that we had to cut him, but at the same time, Lions set a standard. and they live by those standards. And when we had this issue last year with the former Steeler there,
Sutton.
Yeah, Cortland Sutton.
Cam Sutton.
Yeah, Cam Sutton. Cam Sutton, he did something similar, got in trouble with the law. We cut him.
Yeah.
I mean, we got a standard. Dan Campbell knows what he wants, and he backs it up. Terrion Arnold knew that. Everyone knew this, and yet he's caught up into this, shenanigans. And again, he might have been staged, whatever the case. Proven it. You're innocent until you're proven guilty. Whatever you want to say. Seahawks saw an opportunity. They saw a good corner, underdeveloped corner. That can be great.
Yeah.
They took advantage. I can't hate him. I hope he does good, but not the Detroit way.
Not the Detroit way, for sure. And then we had Darren Waller, obviously a player out of their prime, came out of retirement, joined Miami last year. He was great for good touchdowns, but we saw Miami's offense as well, so not a lot of bright spots there, but he is signing a one-year deal to land in Carolina to help out Bryce Young, get a little bit more depth at the tight end position. But with the Bears and the Lions news, Bears absolutely smoked that Brown pack. I wish the Lions could say the same. But, at least it's preseason, right? I mean...
Yeah, it means absolutely nothing in the greater schemes of things. It's a bunch of guys trying to make their teams, trying to get in their rosters. And honestly, I believe in that. You do great in the preseason, you're going to shit the bed in the regular season. So good luck. I'm glad we lost. But hey, I'm a superstitious person.
Listen, I will say, as a Bears fan, I always love to see the Bears win. I just don't like to see them win in the preseason for that fact exactly because...
You're superstitious. I get it.
It never seems to work out in the Bears' favor. It seems like they often struggle in the regular season after that. But, hey, it's a new era. It's the Ben Johnson, Caleb Williams era. We don't know what we're going to see. We didn't think we were going to see last year what we did. But who knows? We'll see. Bears did have... Because it didn't seem like there was much more of the Lions stuff that happened over the last week.
Not too much, no.
But the Bears did have a very big scare as Kyle Magungai, who was dealing with the soft tissue issue, whatever, he's playing through it, he's good to go. They had a scary situation go on with him as they were not even in pads. Grady Jarrett went to go tackle him, realized he's not in pads, and was trying to pull him up from the ground. But his leg went all wonky, and the Bears feared this was a serious knee injury. And so far with early tests, looks like he's going to be okay. Fingers crossed. Hopefully that wasn't from Dr. Odunze. But
yeah, you guys are great with him.
Fingers crossed everything's good there. But also, finally some other good news on the Bears side of injuries is that Ozzie Trapillo, after rupturing his patellar tendon back in January in that Bears win over the Packers in the playoffs, he is activated off of the PUP list. I didn't think we were going to see him back until mid-season. An injury like that, we weren't even sure if he was going to play football again for a point in time.
Yeah.
Back already? Before training camp's even over?
Some guys are built like that,
Okay, the Ozzie train is, that's for sure. I'm happy about it.
Hey, I'm telling you. But, we got a couple more weeks of preseason, then we're really going to dive into that NFL lifestyle.
Yes,
the
sir.
NFL world. But until then, we are still deep into the MLB season. So with that being said, we're going to transition right over into the baseball world. I'm going to start off with the Tigers taking much-needed series from the division rivals, the Guardians. Game 1, Tigers won 6-4. Game 2, the Tigers lost 6-4. However, they would come back in Game 3 and take that game 3-0. Now, that was a huge series, bringing us within 2.5 of the White Sox for the AL Central. So, what do we need to do? We need to just win, right? But out of that series, we have Spencer Torkelson going 4 for 9, 4 RBIs, and 3 walks. He did amazing. Game 1, he was 1 for 3, 1 RBI, 1 walk. Game 2, 1 for 3, 2 RBIs, 1 walk. In Game 3, he was 2 for 3, 1 RBI, 1 walk. It was huge. Dylan Dingler was stuck in his slump. He was on an 0-29 skid this past series, I found. But anyways, he is our AAA send-down for this series. Reason being is because he went, any guesses?
0 for 13.
0 for 13 at batting. 4 strikeouts. Game 1, 0 for 4. Game 2, 0 for 5. Game 3, 0 for 4. This guy did not see the ball. He could not hit. He could not find it. But you know what? I'm not taking that away from all great players have skids.
He saw the ball. He just couldn't hit the ball.
100%.
And I will say about Torkelson getting player of the series, when we look through all the stat lines, there wasn't a player that was consistent through all of it besides Torkelson. So you might go 1 for 3, you might go 1 for 3, 2 for 3. He was consistently at least getting a hit, getting on base. So that's going to get him the player of the series for sure. But the AAA side, there don't need to be any more explanation than already what was said. That was a perfect go into that. But, of course, we have a thing going where it seems like the Cubs win, the Tigers win. The Cubs win, the Tigers win. And so the Cubs took another series. They went Game 1, 8-6. Game 2, 12-6. And then Game 3, they were shut out, unfortunately, 7-0 to the Nationals. But it's okay. Hey, it's okay. The Cubs took the series. It's okay. Player of the series, it seems like this is a lot more of a thing where Alex Bregman is on the right side of this, as he does win player of the series. He went 5 for 10, 6 runs, 8 RBIs, 4 home runs, and 3 walks. Game 1, 2 for 4, 3 runs, a home run, and a walk. And then Game 2, his career game. Never had a 3 home run game until Game 2 against Nationals, where he was 3 for 3.
Oh my gosh.
3 runs, 7 RBIs, 3 home runs, and 2 walks.
He was amazing.
Yeah.
Holy
it was great.
Crap. That's perfect.
Yeah, it was perfect until someone did that against us in the Cardinal series, but we're not there yet.
Mm-hmm.
Game 3, he did struggle. 0 for 3, 1 strikeout. Cubs as a whole struggle. Obviously, when you lose 7-0, you ain't going to do too good on the batting side. But
absolutely not.
The AAA send-down. Michael Busch, 2 for 13, 3 strikeouts. Game 1, he was 0 for 5, a strikeout. Game 2, 1 for 5, a strikeout. And then, of course, Game 3 was 1 for 3. So
amazing.
Better than Dingler. At least he touched the ball. Just saying.
Yeah, with the same amount of that pass. Yeah, true.
But, I mean, to that point, I said Cubs and Tigers win together, but they also seem to
lose together. This previous season that just took place and finished up yesterday, I believe, for the Cubs. I know the Tigers, White Sox finished up yesterday. Like I said, we were 2.5 games back. All we have to do is take this series, and we're at least a half game back, right? 2 out of 3 would have been great. 1 out of 3 would have been all right. Hell, 3 out of 3 would have been amazing. Would have put us ahead. However, the Tigers said, fuck that. We're going to lose. White Sox swept the Tigers at home in Detroit. Game 1, White Sox took it to us 9-5. Game 2, White Sox took it to us 4-3. We led that game. Game 3, we led 4-1. Shit, I think it was 4-1 at one point.
That's not the final.
We lost 7-5. Unfortunately, the Tigers forgot we had to play 9 innings of baseball. And guess what? The White Sox knew they had 9 innings. Anyway, long story short, man, they were hitting home runs left and right, the White Sox. Player of the series, I'm going to give it to the White Sox, Miguel Vargas. This man went 6 for 13. 4 runs, 4 RBIs, and 3 home runs, 2 of which came in one game. Game 1, 4 for 5, 3 runs, 3 RBIs, and 2 home runs. That is ridiculous. This man single-handedly almost whipped our ass.
Almost.
Game 2, he went 1 for 4, 1 walk. Wasn't too productive, but Game 3, boy, did he have a perfect home run timing for that. He was a solo home run late in the innings, but you know what? His home run put him up. 1 for 4, 1 home run, and 1 walk. This man, you know, I'm sure he's seen better, and I know he's seen worse. But you know what? This series, he was that pretty little silver lining for the White Sox. Kind of a nightmare for the Tigers, but anybody wearing a Sox jersey really was.
Hey, let me do the AAA
anyway,
down.
I will. You know what? I'm sure the audience won't even guess who it is.
I bet you can't guess. Dylan Dingler. Dylan Dingler is the Triple-A send-down to the series with the Tigers and White Sox. Dingler, can you guess? 0 for 5. Game 2. 0 for 4. 3 strikeouts. And finally, Game 3. At least he got on base.
He broke the 0 for 29 skid.
1 for 4. 1 RBI, 1 walk, and of course a strikeout to close out his Triple-A send-down series. Dylan Dingler.
Absolutely. Yeah, you know something I noticed out of that. I'm pretty sure I was texting you about this. I was watching the game and I just saw Jake Rogers coming out to bat. I was like, what the hell? We brought him back, and then I realized, wait a minute, the White Sox are on offense. I was like, what's going on here? Dude, Jake Rogers has been on 4 different teams in the last 2 weeks. Can you imagine?
Yeah, look what happened.
Oh, my God.
He just took down his former team in a sweep.
And, he didn't do shit. But, you know what? He was on that team.
What position is Jake Rogers going to catcher?
He's a catcher.
Maybe you guys made the wrong choice.
We got Eduardo Valencia, too, you know.
Yeah, but also...
we're all right, dude. Jake Rogers can't hit much better anyways.
Oh,
hey, Dingler is one of the best catchers in the league, though. I mean, ask ESPN, man.
Oh, ESPN. Here
and let's talk about your Cubs, man.
Oh, come on.
How was that Cardinals series?
Unfortunately, the Cubs did get ran through.
100%.
It was not pretty by any means, but at least we have Game 1 to hold on to. Cubs win 3-0. And then the massacre begins in Game 2. 8-4 Cardinals. And then it carries on, of course, Game 3. 11-4 Cardinals. So, the player of this series, this is solely for the performance in Game 2. Joshua Baez, first MLB appearance, first pitch goes yard. And in that same game, continues to hit 2 more home runs. So, a 3 home run game for Joshua Baez. He was 3 for 4 with 5 RBIs, and of course, those 3 home runs. He didn't play in Game 1 because his debut was in Game 2. And then Game 3, he goes 0 for 5 with 3 strikeouts. So, I don't know what the Cardinals did right in Game 2 or what the Cubs did wrong for Baez to have that performance.
Absolutely.
But, obviously didn't carry over into Game 3. But, they didn't change the outcome of the Cubs still getting absolutely smacked. Anyways, Triple-A send-down is somebody that has been here before. Ian Happ. 1 for 9, 3 strikeouts. Game 1, he was 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. Game 2, 0 for 3, 1 strikeout. And then Game 3, at least he got on base.
Yeah.
1 for 3.
Yeah, it really helped. Yeah, man, he has what they did wrong. Man, what did the Cardinals do right? They should have had Joshua Baez in Game 1, man. That seemed to be the missing piece.
Not if you performed like you did in Game 3.
Where they demolish you guys even more? I mean, dude, he's a moral.
That's not
He's the moral support, man. Like, I tell you what, Joshua Baez didn't play Game 1, but you know what? Cubs got that dub. Game 2, he comes out of nowhere. That's crazy. That guy was amazing, Game 2. And then he disappeared in Game 5, or Game 3. Game 5, after,
Not the playoffs
Game 3.
I know the mindset's
Absolutely.
there. The Tigers have to qualify first.
That's fucking... Anyways, Detroit will face off with the Cubs' division rival, the Pirates. This series starts tonight. And the Cubs will face off with Detroit's rival, the White Sox.
A little back and forth action, I guess.
Absolutely. Hey, man, I'm a Cubs fan today, and you're also a Tigers fan. I know it. Why? Because the Pirates are going to come back.
Oh, I hope not. But
yeah, I know. But the White Sox need to get put back in their place. Anyways.
Fingers crossed.
Yes, sir.
But anyways, let's jump back over to the football side of things. I know we've been doing some predictions of some NFL divisions before the season's going to officially kick off. And we wanted to hit on the NFC East here today. So I wanted to go all out just to start her off with us going through what you think the New York Giants schedule is going to be, because I know you got a lot of praise for them. So we have got the New York Giants schedule prediction. Starting off Week 1, they are hosting division rival Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, they're going to win that one.
All right, then the Cowboys are going to L.A. to see the reigning MVP Matt Stafford.
The Giants are going to L.A.?
Yes, sir.
I don't know where the Cowboys are going.
Oh.
Week 2, yeah, LA's going to take that one, unfortunately.
All right. Then to week 3, the Giants are back at home hosting the Tennessee Titans.
Win. I really do believe so.
They are going to continue their homestand with facing the Cardinals.
Win.
All right. And then we have Washington. The Giants are going to the Commanders.
I believe that's going to be a loss, unfortunately.
Wow. Okay. And then they are going back home to host the New Orleans Saints.
That should be a win, but that might be a trap game. Them Saints are a tough one, but I think it's going to be a win.
All right.
Saints are a good. Saints have always been a good trap game.
That is fair. That is fair. Then the Giants are going to Texas to take on the Texans.
Unfortunately, I think Stroud's too much for him. Loss.
All right. Do you think they're going to win or lose the bye week?
Oh, Giants are winning that shit.
If Scatterbook can stay healthy, but
Absolutely.
then they are going to Philly.
They are getting whooped. Philadelphia's taking game 1.
Getting whooped, and then the Giants are back at home for game 2 against the Commanders.
They'll win that one.
All right. Then they're going home to take on Trevor Lawrence, his long hair, and the Jaguars.
Loss. I think the Jags continue what they did last year and perform.
All right, and then they are going to Indianapolis to play Danny Dimes.
I think the Colts might win. I really do believe that. But you know what? It's also late in the season. Give me the Giants.
All right. San Francisco is coming to New York.
Loss.
That wasn't very hard.
Nope.
All right, how about this? Going to Seattle.
Loss.
Yep, that sounds.
Unfortunately, that might be a loss. However, do not be surprised if the Giants take that game.
I would be surprised if they took that game.
I honestly wouldn't be surprised because the Super Bowl hangover. Maybe I guess that's a week 1 thing. However, the Seahawks really I don't know. I'm just not as high on them.
I got you. But then they are going back home to MetLife to play the Cleveland Browns.
That's where they will collect another win.
All right. Oh, Detroit Lions hosting New York Giants.
Loss.
Of course, not biased at all. He says.
No.
Second
we're just too
matchup
much
against the Cowboys. This one is going to take place in Dallas.
Overtime, maybe. Did I give them the first win against the Cowboys?
You did not.
Yes, I did.
Yes,
all
you
right,
did.
loss.
All right.
They're going to lose.
Okay.
They're splitting with everybody in their division, so.
Okay, so the last game is Giants hosting Philly, and you're taking the Giants taking that?
100% like they did last year.
8-9 for the New York Giants.
I do believe that. However, I spoke truth on the schedule, and I believe that's going to be pretty fairly accurate. I'm not sold or high on the Seattle Seahawks. I think that might be a win. I really do believe the Giants will make the playoffs. I really do. John Harbaugh is a great coach, and their roster is not no pushover roster, man. I mean, they're young.
Yeah.
They got a psycho-ass running back. And you know what? He had a hell of a game against the Eagles last year, so maybe. I don't know. I think they might grab a couple wins, and they might do better in the division than I think.
Want to see what happens.
Absolutely. Like I said, this is predictions, but right now we got them at 8-9. So
8-9 for the Giants. Who you got for me?
Oh man. Well, we're gonna go Cowboys.
Cowboys. Okay.
Yep, Cowboys. Week 1, we have them at New York.
Give me the Cowboys.
You're crazy. Week 2, Commanders coming to Dallas.
Dallas wins.
We're talking about the same Dallas, right?
And did you see the Commanders? Jaden Daniels is more worried about LSU using number 5 than
him or his
the
mom.
NFL. Yeah.
Anyways, Ravens coming to Dallas week 3.
Ravens.
That's what I thought. Week 4, Dallas shooting on over to Houston. Nice little 3-hour drive.
Give me the Texans for the fact of their defense.
That's insane. Week 5, we got the Bucs coming to Dallas.
Give me the Bucks.
Yeah, okay. Week 6, Dallas traveling up to Micah Parsons' house, Green Bay.
This is really hard.
It's really not.
Give me Dallas.
Okay. That was biased as fuck.
No, it wasn't.
You're a Bears fan.
It would not be biased.
Anyways, week 7, Cowboys going to Philly.
Give me the Philadelphia Eagles.
Okay. Week 8, we got the Cardinals going to Dallas.
Oh, come on, Dallas.
Cardinals it is. I'm just kidding.
What?
Week 9, Cowboys going to Danny Dimes' house. Indianapolis Colts.
Oh, the Cowboys got that one too.
Yeah, I agree. Week 10, San Francisco heading to Dallas.
Give me San Fran.
Of course. I already gave it to you. Week 11, Tennessee Titans heading down to Dallas.
I don't know why you ask me stupid questions sometimes.
Tennessee. Dallas, right?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I was like, I would hope. Hey,
Oh,
man, you're a Bears fan, dude. There's no such thing as dumb questions, just dumb teams.
Whoa.
Week 12, Eagles coming to Dallas.
I think Dallas takes that one.
Oh, shit. Week 13, we got Dallas coming to Seattle.
Yeah, I think that Dallas is not going to do good with Seattle hosting.
No, I think Seattle takes that as well. You know, I like that. Week 14, we got Dallas losing their bye week.
Yep.
Yeah, wait, that's a late bye week.
That is a really late bye week. I'm glad we agree if they lose it.
Absolutely. They've lost the last 5 years. Week 15, we have the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Rams in L.A.
Yeah, Rams are going to make a light work of that
100%.
Dallas defense.
Yeah, that's not even a question. Week 16, Trevor Lawrence going to Dallas.
See, this is going to be a fun game to watch. If Trevor Lawrence and the Jags can play like they did last year, it's going to be a good game. But unfortunately, I can't take Trevor Lawrence in one season due to the Dallas Cowboys' production on offense only in the regular season, so I will take Dallas. Hey,
All right. Week 17, New York comes to Dallas.
did the Giants and Dallas already play or no?
Yeah, they play week 1.
And Giants win the game then. I'm going to have them split.
You're splitting them.
Yep.
All right. I think we both had them split, just opposite weeks. Week 18, Dallas at Commanders.
Commanders. Oh, no, Dallas.
You're taking Dallas.
I spoke too soon. Yeah, I forgot who was playing for the Commanders. Sorry.
Who's playing for the Commanders?
Their entire team.
You got Dallas sweeping the Commanders.
Yep.
All right. Well, that's fair. So we got the Dallas Cowboys at 9-8 off of your predictions. And missing
9-8.
probably yet another year of playoffs.
I mean, we will see because we had 8 and 9 for the Giants,
Yeah, unfortunately.
and then we got Eagles up next.
I think John Harbaugh is actually going to whoop a lot more teams' butts than I think.
We will see.
Yeah, the Giants have just been so bad for so long, so they're just underrated.
We shall see, but we have the Philadelphia Eagles starting their season off hosting
Loss.
the Washington Commanders. They're losing to the Commanders.
Commanders are beating the Eagles. Week 1, absolutely, dude. Eagles don't impress me.
Philly's hosting.
Don't matter. They don't impress me, bro.
Dude, you need
They
to lay off
lost to
whatever
them
you
last
have,
year,
bro.
man.
You need to lay off whatever you're doing. But anyways,
Alright.
week 2, they are going to the Tennessee Titans.
They're going to – what?
They're going to the Tennessee Titans.
Oh, Eagles are going to Titans. Yeah, they're winning that one.
Okay. Then we have the Philadelphia Eagles traveling to Chicago. And if we don't remember, did the Bears beat that ass on
9
Black
points.
Friday?
9 points is not beating that ass.
Whatever.
Give me Eagles.
But they lose to
That
the
hurts
Commanders.
me.
They lose to the Commanders at home, but when they go to Chicago.
Division games are different, bro.
Whatever. Okay. Philly is hosting the LA Rams.
LA's beating them.
LA's beating them. Okay. Then Philly is going on the road to Jacksonville, Florida for the Jags.
Philadelphia pulls it out.
Then they are hosting the Carolina Panthers.
They win.
Then we got a divisional matchup where the Cowboys are going to Philly.
What week is that?
That will be week 7.
Week 7. Week 7. They're going to win.
All right. Then they have their second matchup against the Commanders. This one being at the Commanders.
They're going to split, so they're going to win that.
Okay, and then they have their third divisional matchup in a row with hosting the New York Giants.
I believe the Giants are going to win that.
Yeah, but the Bears are going to lose to them. Okay.
100%. Dude.
Week 10, bye week.
Loss.
They're all going to lose besides the Giants?
Absolutely.
By as much. Okay, Philly is hosting the Pittsburgh Steelers.
I feel like the Steelers might sneak out with that win.
Then they are going to play round 2 of the Dallas Cowboys in Dallas.
I got them splitting, so we're going to give them
Dallas that game?
Loss, yes.
We got the early bird special as the Arizona Cardinals are hosting the Eagles.
You already know the answer.
Do
Eagles.
Jacoby Brissett? Michael Wilson? Marvin Harrison Jr.
Dude, got me shaking.
All right, then Philly is going to start their 3-game home stretch with Danny Dimes coming to Philly.
They're going to lose that game, actually.
But they lose.
They win against the Bears, yes.
Whatever. All right, Seattle's going to Philly.
Seattle wins.
Texans are going to Philly.
Eagles win.
Philly is going on the road for the last 2 with the 49ers being the starting one.
Loss.
And there you go. Your Giants are hosting the Philadelphia Eagles.
Split.
They're splitting, so they are then taking that one to go 9-8.
That seems realistic.
Seems realistic. That seems realistic. All right. Well, there you go. And then we will finish out the NFC East with the Commanders.
All right, you better make me proud here.
I won't.
I know. I hate this team. So the Commanders taking on the Eagles week 1.
Eagles.
Eagles. Week 2, we got the Cowboys at Dallas.
Cowboys.
Dang, dude. Seattle at Washington.
Seattle.
You're crazy, dude.
How am I crazy? Seattle, really?
Well, the 0-3 start? I don't know, dude. Week 4, we got the Colts.
Oh, they'll get their first... Oh, no they won't. Danny Dimes. Danny Dimes.
Week 5, New York at Washington.
The Giants.
Week 6, Commanders at San Francisco.
San Francisco.
Dude, they got a brutal away.
It's a brutal way to start the season.
They're home 3 out of the first 6 games. They got a brutal beginning of the season schedule.
Oh, yeah.
Week 7 is their bye week, and then come out week 8.
They're losing the bye week.
Philadelphia's coming to Washington.
And they're losing week 8. Eagles get the sweep.
Jeez Louise. Week 9, LA coming to freaking Washington. Holy shit.
The Rams win.
Dude, the LA Rams come. Dude, they got a rough schedule. Holy punished. Where'd they go wrong? Week 10, Washington coming to New York.
New York wins.
Of course, they get the sweep too.
Yep.
Bengals, week 11, come to Washington.
I gotta stay true. Who they gonna beat the Eagles? The Bengals, not the Eagles. I can't. Okay.
I was about to say not the Bears. Week 12, Washington coming to the Cardinals.
Commanders get their first win.
Hell yeah. Week 13, heading to Tennessee.
They get their second win. Are they heating up?
Too late. Week 14, Houston's come to Washington.
They're not heating up. Texans take the dub.
Damn. Week 15, we got the Falcons coming to Washington.
See, I think of the Commanders, and I'm like, who do they have? And then I remember, nobody. Falcons win.
Week 16, Washington heads to Minneapolis, take on the Vikings.
I wish I could give it to the Commanders. The Vikings are going to win. I wish I could.
Vikings are going to win?
Yeah.
Week 17, Commanders going down to the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Jacksonville.
And to wrap up the season, Dallas comes to Washington.
Cowboys. Oh, Commanders win.
Commanders win. Wow, they might make playoffs with that 3-14 record, man.
Dude,
That's crazy.
I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you.
They're not going to be that bad, dude. Like,
I really think they truly are. I'm just being honest. When I think of them, I honestly just don't know. I think that they just struggle way too much and don't have any firepower.
I think they got plenty of firepower.
Do you think they have plenty of firepower?
I do. I mean, Stephon Diggs, right? Terry McLaurin. I mean, you know.
How about you kick us off?
All right. I got 5 great running backs in my selection list.
All right.
We're going to rank 1 out of 5 out of my running back room. And we're going to start off with Zachary Charbonnet.
Give me 5.
5?
Yeah.
I knew you'd do it. Then we got LaDainian Tomlinson.
1.
His 12,000-yard career. All right, Adrian Peterson.
You gotta be kidding me. 2.
This is just getting better.
Yeah, I can see that.
Barry Sanders.
Oh my gosh! You suck. 3.
Are you sure?
If Walter Payton is 3.
You want Barry Sanders at 3. Last chance.
3.
All right. And your 5th running back at number 4, Melvin Gordon.
Definitely
killed that,
sold.
putting the
You
sold hard.
I sold. That was bad. Okay, cool. Ready. All right, so let's jump over to blind ranking 2010 receivers. And we're starting off with Julio Jones.
Julio Jones. I like him. Number 2.
Antonio Brown.
Number 3.
Interesting. Stephon Diggs.
Number 4. Well, I'm going to put him at 5.
Tyreek Hill.
Is he better? Is it who you're going to say at 5? I feel like your final guy is going to be someone less. I need Tyreek at number 1 because I feel like you're going to be on, I don't know.
Taking Tyreek at 1.
Yep.
And number 4 is going to be Brandon Marshall.
It's not bad. I like that. I like that pick.
You like Tyreek
Over
Hill.
Julio? No.
Over Antonio Brown?
But you know what? Absolutely.
Tyreek Hill over? What are you smoking? This is 2010s.
Absolutely. Yeah, you know what? I'm just trying to justify my decisions here.
You are bro, you're crazy.
Look, dude, it's blind rankings, bro. That sucks. I sold, but not bad. Not as bad as you,
crazy.
man.
That's crazy.
Yeah, almost as crazy as having Barry Sanders at 3, bro. Come
whatever.
on, get out of here.
Get out of
Not even with true top 1 and 2 guys over him. Anyways, we're going to kick it off into blind ranking top 5 tight ends of the 2000s, 2010s, and 2020s.
All right.
I don't really know where these guys fall anymore. First off, we're going to start off with George Kittle.
2.
2, okay. And then second, Greg Olsen.
I know you're trying to screw me.
No, dude, it's actually pretty straight up.
I'm taking 3.
3? All right. And Tony Gonzalez.
1.
Yeah. Number 1. I like that. Trey McBride. Can't believe you got him at 4, dude.
If we're looking at longevity, I will take him at 4, yeah.
Okay. Brock Bowers.
Yeah, that sounds about. That's a good list. I can't complain about that.
I'm not even going to complain about it either, but
I can't complain.
Yeah, Trey McBride's just so young still, so is Brock Bowers. So I can't hate it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, it's not bad. I think that's one of the best ones I've done so far, so I'll take it.
Absolutely.
All right, and then we are on to all-time quarterbacks, kicking off with Brett Favre.
There's not a whole lot of quarterbacks ahead of him in real time, so I'm going to have him at number 2.
Then we have Joe Montana.
You wouldn't put like a Tom Brady in there, right? Montana is number 3.
You taking Montana at 3?
Yep.
Wow. Okay. Michael Vick.
4.
Peyton Manning.
1.
And you fell right into my trap with Tom Brady being number 5.
I don't hate Peyton Manning at number 1. However, Tom Brady is the number 1.
Joe Montana.
I hate your freaking list, dude. Why would you put Tom Brady? You know what?
Let's go back to your first one. Let's go back to your first one. You want to tell me? You want to talk some smack? Bruh, come on.
Yeah, whatever, dude. All right. My top 5 safeties rankings. We're going to start it off strong with Jesse Bates.
Is this current? Or all time?
All time.
5.
You're okay. I like that. Derwin James.
4.
Really?
Yeah.
John Lynch.
I'm comfortable with him at 3.
Kyle Hamilton.
Yeah, I mean, I can't put him at 1, so yeah, 2.
Your number 1 is Ed Reed.
Hey!
Yeah, that's a
I'll
good
take that. I would flip-flop John Lynch and Kyle Hamilton. Probably Kyle Hamilton a little bit further down the list, but I can't be too mad at that one.
No, that was actually pretty good.
I
wish I would have started the other way.
Yeah, you should have. You would have caught me lacking.
Damn.
2010s linebackers. Starting out with Brian Urlacher.
3.
That's interesting. Patrick Willis.
2.
Zach Thomas.
5.
Ray Lewis.
1.
Lance Briggs.
4.
God darn it.
Yeah,
I really thought I could get you with the Urlacher and
100%,
Willis.
dude.
And then you went Zach Thomas down at 5, which that was the way I would have done it, but just absurd. Like, you knew Ray Lewis was... I should have put Ray Lewis sooner, but
yeah, absolutely.
you would have taken him at 1 regardless.
Yeah.
Just a menace. So, let's look back at it. So, I will give you... We'll go off a point ranking system. I will give you 2010 linebackers. I will not give you all-time quarterbacks, and I will not give you 2010 receivers.
You won't give me your receivers.
I will not give you having Tyreek Hill over Antonio Brown and Julio Jones. No.
Man, it's unfortunate. Who had more yards?
In the 2010s?
Oh, I guess if you're going in that era.
That's the whole game.
So
What
it's
you're
not
doing
all time.
is wrong?
Shit. Damn!
Oh, goodness.
Man, that sucks, man. Yeah, that's...
You're going to argue about Tom Brady being in 5 next? What?
Okay, I guess. Look, I'm not going to give you the running backs, obviously.
Yeah, that's fair.
But I will give you the safeties. You nailed that one. And the tight ends, I mean, honestly, you didn't do bad.
So,
I'll give you the 2 out of 3.
are you admitting defeat?
No, I still think I got that receiver.
You could keep doing it. But, looks like we'll take the first round of the blind rankings with me taking the dub. But that will, of course, conclude us for episode 5. Was a good time. We'll be back next week. If you guys like what you saw, drop in usernames below. Follow us on YouTube, Spotify, Instagram, TikTok. And we'll have episodes and clips out weekly. But we will see you next week.
Go Tigers.
Jungle Boys out.
Welcome to the jungle. We got fun and games. We got